New crime numbers out this morning for the month of October. They show some progress in the fight against gun violence.
Anthony Riccio is the chief of organized crime for the city. He's here with us this morning. Chief, it's good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you.
We'll talk about those crime numbers here in just a second. First, I want to talk about New York City and the terror attack and what this city is doing right now, if anything, to prevent something like that from happening here.
We absolutely are. We're super vigilant. We're very aware of it. And, you know, one of the things about Las Vegas, Boston, New York now, we learned from all these tragedies.
Right.
So we're constantly tweaking our plan. I think we have a good plan to keep Chicagoans safe. We've been very effective. We have that overt presence, those uniformed officers that we see all over, and then we have covert officers as well, undercover officers who are in the crowds and in the neighborhoods and stuff, ensuring that the citizens are safe.
Crime numbers now, October of 2016 was the second deadliest month for that year.
Right.
We expect it to be down this month, but by how much?
We were down significantly for the month of October, like a third for murders and a third for shootings. So really nice reductions. We've seen throughout the year, actually, we've seen like almost a 10% reduction in murder and about a 19% reduction in shootings. But October, really good progress.
What are you attributing that to?
There's a lot of things. You know, I first have to give credit to the thousands of officers who go out in those cars every day and do the job for us. But we've implemented these strategic support centers in some of the most violent districts. And those centers kind of take all the data we have sitting in computers. They take intelligence that we gather from officers on the street, kind of put it all together, and it's predictive, actually. We can say, and we've been pretty accurate, to say, like, hey, this area is looking at potential violence, and we'll deploy our resources there. So it's much more of a laser focus than we've had in the past.
Any idea among those numbers, when we're talking about murders and shootings, how much of that can be attributed to gang violence specifically? Do you know?
Well, most of it is gang violence. I mean, we've seen in Chicago most of our shootings, most of our murders are attributed to the gangs, and most of the reductions are attributed to putting some of the right guys in jail. And I credit the officers that are out there doing the job every day. The support centers, we've improved our relationship with the community. The superintendent just announced a new community policing office that's really going to enhance that community cooperation that we've seen as well. So we've made progress in a lot of areas, and we're going to continue to make that progress going forward.
All right, Chief Anthony Riccio, thank you so much for your time. Nice.